Hey, sorry that I am running so late. Um, Finally got my 4-year-old back to preschool today. He's been sick, and that was that was fun. He decided to go hide for a little bit, but he's got really great teachers at his preschool, so he came around. But I definitely okay. I also, not to just 100% blame him. I ended up sleeping in way too late. My 5:45 alarm went off and I was like, "Okay." And then somehow I went back to sleep. I remember my husband waking me up at 6:30 and saying goodbye. And it's his birthday, so I said happy birthday. I remember that. And then I guess I went back to sleep. The next thing I know, it was 7:15 and my daughter's like, "I've got to go to school now." And I was like, "Or I need to ride to school." And I was like, "Okay." And so I bundled up my youngest in a blanket because he was sleeping too and drove her to school. Came back, got him ready for preschool, and I'm just late. That's my 1 minute explanation of why. Yeah, by the time I got home to get this all set up, it was the time I'm normally set up by, and I don't know. I'm just a mess. But I'm gonna flip this camera around because I actually was in a rush, and it is. All right, let's see if we can do this smoothly. Here we go. All right, so. All right, I have been working on this corner of the canvas for quite some time now. I don't know how well you can see. I have you on a big old tripod. Actually, I have a quick way of handling this. Sorry for all the jerky motion. Hold on. Here we go on an adventure. Okay. Hopefully you can see that okay without too much glare. Good morning, Mom. Have been working on this corner. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It obviously still needs some more work, and that's okay. But I wanted to hopefully this isn't too jerky of a ride over to this side of the painting. Kind of start working. Are we looking at the right space? Yeah. Start working over here a bit today. So we're going to go smaller in ratio. We're going to be using some browns. So that means that, let me get you back on the tripod so it's not all boop, boop. All right, let me see. Let's try and get this all working. I'm so behind today. I'm very sorry. That's not working. Okay. Sorry once again. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. All right. Oop. Let's see here. So, yeah, you can see the picture. Okay. There is definitely a light glaring off of it, but okay. We've got the browns that are reflecting from the hills coming down. Yeah, I'll just show you my palette. It's a bit of a mess, and once again, I had to redo it, but that's okay. We've got the purple and ultramarine blue. I've kind of left an open spot to mix ultramarine blue with phthalo blue. And here's a little mixing well where I take some of the purple and some of the ultramarine and mix it with some of the phthalo. This was ivory black, but now it's more of a grayish color because I've mixed it with white. We've got burnt umber, raw umber, magenta, cad yellow. Well, it's cad free yellow. Quindrone red or orange, but that's burnt orange, red oxide, and then like 4 spots now of titanium white, and just a whole bunch of little weirdo blending spots that I've made to try and make some neutral colors, to make some cool colors. Sorry, dropped it down a bit. Anyway, so that's what I am working with today. My other palettes ended up drying up a bit just because there's been so many life things happening. And then, I'm a mom. I'm a mom with kids, so life really happens, and I work from home, and between snow days, President's Day, and all kinds of other things. Anyway, also, just to note, I will not be going live this Friday. I have a thing I have to go do in Seattle. But let's get started. I have my basic rock shape here from last time. I've kind of got some of the reflective light bits coming. I'm going to actually move this picture lower so I can see it better. And put it right here. All right, so let's see. We're gonna take a little of the white, phthalo blue, purple, and ultramarine blue color. And we're just gonna look close, and then it kind of just comes in right here. Now this is still pretty experimental, so I'm gonna take some of the white with the purple and the ultramarine blue and just kind of come back and blend it in a little. Okay. I think I've got too many lights reflecting off of this. It's making it hard for me to see. Let me get my blender brush. Oh, my face is right up in your business. I am sorry. Let me re-angle the camera a little. This is just not working out too well this morning, is it? Okay. Normally I have a couple minutes to like try and make sure the camera's where I want it and like all that good stuff. So today, not so much. Let me move my little shelf that I put my stuff on and scooch you in. Oh my goodness, I'm sleepy. Okay. I've been sleepier before, so that's good. Alright, I'm going to tone down one of these lights because I am having trouble seeing how my colors are lining up with my glare. So I'm going to turn this light away this way. Turn one of them off. Yeah, it looks like you guys can still see, so let's... Alright. Okay, here we go. So let's see, there's a bit of a darker blue patch, kind of riding right through here. Okay. Let's see, and then there's almost like a, we're gonna use this magenta-ish, brownish color mixed with a little bit of a purpley color and come in at the top. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, that was some tape. So I'm not gonna keep you guys for too long. I'm just gonna go for a little bit today because I don't know why. Alright, so it's got a bit of a whiter edge in some of these parts, and then we're gonna come in with a little bit darker color. And by dark color, I mean by no means a dark color. It's very much so like a medium light color versus a light color. We just want little gradients of color. Gradients of color. We just want it to blend slowly. Let's see. Okay. Let's work on the foreground of it a little bit. That might be more fun. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, even for me. So let's see here. This, quick measurement. So we've got this rock here. It's not like that, which I don't think I do justice as to. So this is not quite the same size as the rock. So this rock here. Yeah. Okay. So those line up pretty good. That was kind of a quick, sloppy measurement. Please don't mind me. Alright, so this little bit comes out just slightly further than the thick part of the rock. So right about there. Okay. And we're going to do a more purpley brown color. So I'm taking a little bit of the purple, a little bit of raw umber, seeing if that's a color I like. It's not quite there yet, so I'm going to mix a little ultramarine blue. See if this is kind of like what I want for a color. And sorry if my face keeps getting in the way. All right. So it is just a little too bright. A little better? Okay. So let's see. We come in here and now we're gonna clean our brush. Come back down to our purplish lightish color. It's gonna come out a little bit. Ooh, that's too much white, but that's okay. I can work with that because it's got a nice crisp edge to it. So we're gonna try and leave that nice crisp edge and then just blend it in. There we go. Okay, and now we need that purpley brown color. See if we can get it mixed just right. A little bit of blue. Didn't get any blue on that. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Just gonna kind of come in there. We want some of our layers to still exist. Not trying to get rid of them. Just trying to make them work. All right. Oh, this became untaped. So, let's see here. All right. I'll just go live for a few more minutes. We're going to use even lighter shade of a purpley white color. So this just kind of comes straight out. Let's do this. Just don't know. Oh my goodness, don't mind my yawns, please. Alright, so that goes there. Alright, okay. So that's that basic shape. And then if you look at our picture, so we have this shape right here, and then it kind of connects to a rougher spot that's reflecting more blue and kind of breaking up the mountain reflection a bit. So we've got that right here, just kind of a basic whoosh. Anyway, so that's that. All right, let me see here. Clean out my brushes. Cleaning out the brushes. All right, so in our rock, we've got the rock, we've got dark reflection, and then a lighter reflection, and mountain colors, and white reflection. It's a lot. Let's get started for a few minutes. Okay, so if I look here, this is kind of a nice white. It's very warm on one end and purpley. So we're going to go to the warm end of this, and it lines up with the rock and just kind of comes in. And then, so this is going to be like an undercolor. I'm not going to get too into details at this moment because I'm actually having trouble seeing at this angle. Normally I would scooch this over so it's right in front of me. And that way I could really see what I'm doing. Alright, and then it goes into like a cooler purpley color. So here we go. Okay, so then we got a lighter warm streak. Let's get into even more whitish colors. We'll go right about here. That's nice. All right, and it just kind of comes down. Just gonna blend it in a bit. All right, I've already decided for my next painting. I don't know what I'm going to paint yet. I'm excited to go through some pictures from recent trips and other times, but I don't think I'll be going live just because I think life gets in the way too much, but I will record it and try and edit it into a more fine-tuned video. So it might be a while before you see me on YouTube again. I will still be doing daily, or well, couple times a week updates on Instagram. I'm Janelle253 on Instagram. That's JANEL 253 on Instagram. I don't really know how like usernames work and stuff. But you will see updates of this painting on there. So yeah. And then when I finish it, I usually go onto Reddit looking for the brutal critique because I like it when people tell me what's up. Like, hey, you could have done this better. Okay, thank you for your advice. Or, you know, I like this, but I didn't like that. So I believe I am either Janelle or Mountain Fish Studio. I'll have to look it up on Reddit. But yeah. And you are welcome to find me when I finish my painting and tell me what you think, because I don't know. I want to be like, I'm always open to criticism, but I can actually be kind of sensitive. But the nice thing about the internet is you have a buffer to be a little sensitive on your own time and then take the criticism and like really learn and reflect from it without being too emotionally, like, you don't get people don't have to witness the knee-jerk reaction of, oh, they thought what? You get a moment and you're like, oh, okay, no, now I see what they're talking about. I'm not going to be as sensitive. So that's why I like social media. My biggest problem is I don't always take very good pictures of my paintings because I am not a photographer. I would love if somebody would teach me how, or if somebody would like to come and take pictures of my finished paintings, that would be wonderful. And that way I can learn. Or people can see maybe a more accurate depiction of what I painted. Alright, so we've got more of a brown color. We're going to do some burnt umber, a little bit of burnt orange, and a tiny bit of white. I'm hoping when I do my next painting to have my camera pointed towards my palette as well, so you can see kind of what I'm doing. Although I might get nervous because I am very sloppy when mixing colors. But I like to find those weird in-between neutral tones, so if you are a student of art, please go learn from an actual teacher, not me. Or, you know, experiment and teach yourself and figure out what you like. I've spent years figuring out what I like when it comes to painting, and it's taken me a long time to get over my fear of people being like, you're doing it all wrong. Because I don't know that I am. I'm just doing it how I do it, right? What? Okay. Alright, so I am going to get offline now because this camera I'm using my cell phone. It's right up in my business. Can't really see or get work done. With my other camera, I'll be able to see a little bit better. I'm going to work today on just filling in this space. That is my big goal. Maybe if I have time to get into this space. And then eventually, I will be bringing these two guys in to meet in the middle. There's a lot of rough area through here that I get to experiment with. I've kind of gotten a base going. And then you get to this section and it's going to be ice that was broken and refrozen, so it has some really interesting patterns. I've realized that I don't really like how I did it to begin with, so I'm going to be using the lines that I've drawn out, but like going over them again in color to make it, just to make myself happier. I am very happy with this ice block. This one's going to use a tiny bit of work. This one I'm still pretty happy with. These guys are questionable to me. I have to keep looking at them up close and far away and up close and far away and just trying to figure out what they need. Same with these ones. These guys are fine. So basically this part of the painting is pretty close to done for me. There's like all this broken and bubbly ice right through here that's really up close. It's shallow water. And then rocks. And rocks, I feel like I never get them perfect, but I definitely enjoy trying to paint them, and I will enjoy working on them. Luckily, it's just a thin row of rocks in this painting, so that will be fun. All right, thanks for watching. Sorry that I'm a mess once again, and I hope you have a wonderful day, especially you, Mom. Thanks for watching, making me feel special. Yeah, all right. I will be back Monday morning, 9 a.m. Probably, hopefully, I'll be at a point where I am just finishing things up. That is my real goal. This is, I think, trying to figure out how to film and paint at the same time has been kind of slowing me down a bit. And that and everything else I've used as an excuse. Basically, this painting's been taking me a while. I'm looking forward to finishing her up and, you know, starting the next one. Life of an artist, right? Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and happy painting. All right. Oh, bye.